Hello there, YouTube model building community. Chris Chapman coming at you from the Rusty Nuts Model Shop with coffee time. Mmm. Testing out my new camera. That's why we're coming at you here on a Tuesday instead of the other regular normal days. Or if you're watching it on Wednesday, then on Wednesday, or Thursday, then Thursday. So on and so forth. Keeps telling me I don't have audio, but then I go back and I check and I do. So I'm hoping that you guys are hearing me. I got me a new to me computer. It's a refurbished unit from a company called Tiger Direct. Buddy of mine, I believe it was Albert Shue over on Facebook, was telling me about them and got me a really nice unit for 119 bucks and high definition, everything. The 160 gigabyte, whatever, you know. For those of you that know, I got something half decent for a refurbished used unit. That is kind of the main reason why I didn't get a coffee time up this weekend. And I was in the process of getting this put up, and it took 2 days to get my updates for Windows and everything done. I mean, it was just one after another, after another, after another, just did not want to stop. I'm like, ah, frustrating. But once I got it up and running, the computer is working a million times better than my other piece of garbage that was so old. So I got a new webcam, was also sent to me. I got it set up late Saturday night and was kind of goofing off messing with it on Sunday in between updates on my computer. It's a Logitech, I don't even know what model number it is. You guys probably don't care anyway. But a friend of mine over on Facebook, Henry Leonard, sent it to me, and along with some magnets for my doors. Now that I'm a door cutter, yeah, I am. I'm a door cutter. And I just got to become a door finisher. There you go. I'll have both things down. Oh man, it's nice to have a computer that'll actually do what you ask it to do without having to sit around and drink 2 pots of coffee waiting for it to do what you asked it to do. Got a lot of stuff this week. Kind of, but not really. Maybe a little bit, but more than usual, or maybe not as much as I usually have. I don't know. Um, Coffee time topics. That's what's wrote at the top of my page here. We'll just go and kind of check them off. I'm going to do a separate video after this so I can kind of goof off and play with some editing software that came with the camera and things. I'm going to goof off today. Yeah, again, sorry. Stupid cough going on, what, 9 weeks now? Can't keep it going. Seems like the more I talk, the worse it gets. So, sorry for you guys. Anyhow, I want to first off talk about Dell Elliott. Papa Scale Dreams or Scale Models. I got it here. Um, Thought I had it here. Oh, I think I put it over here because it's getting hung up as soon as I get my room organized. Yeah, Papa Scale Dreams. Papa Scale Dreams. Dale Elliott there. He he's the one that sent me the hinges for my 64, which is put away. My room is, I don't know if you could tell, I still got things piled up all over the place, as I decided I didn't like the way that I had things set up, so I tore everything down and kind of refigured it again, reconfigured, because I figured it needed configuring. Therefore, I figured it configured. That's it. So we got that torn apart still. Still haven't got my room back together. Slowly working on it. But I got them hinges. Everything is working great. And Dale Elliott, if you haven't subbed to him, this will be my next video. I'm going to post some people that need to be subbed to. I've got quite a few new subs lately. And to all you new guys, even some of you old guys that haven't yet, I'm going to do a video asking you to go and check these other channels out and sub to them. Some good work going on and things, and great people. And I just hate for you newbies to my channel and stuff to miss out on some really wonderful people and wonderful work and wonderful builds and wonderful stuff. So that will be coming up, but Dale Elliott's going to be listed on that list because he's got the hinges, and he just did another video showing how he's got the hinges, and he basically, and he reiterates over and over and over and over, these aren't his ideas. He didn't invent these. He didn't create these. He just made his own version of them. And the version is that has square rod instead of the round rod, which holds them together better and it makes them more durable. And I did get one hinge that was sent to me to look it over, and I was looking at it with the round rod in it, and I compared it to the square, and the round rod just seemed a little bit more flimsy and stuff, but still a great way to go. And granted, the round rod is a little bit cheaper than the square rod, but not really that much. So, for those that are looking to get into cutting indoors and stuff like that, Dale Elliott's got some great ideas and everything. He just did a video where he flipped it around, so instead of your door opening on the outside of the body, it actually opens up inside. Here's your panel, and the door goes in like this, of which is what really happens with car doors. And so, for a more realistic look on how that's done, you need to go and sub to Dale Elliott and then go and look at his last couple of videos that he did. And he shows how he just, by flipping them and stuff, how it brought it back in. So, he does some great stuff over there. And he helped me a lot with my computer as well. And I really appreciate the help that I've gotten on it. So, he also got me some license plates, and I do believe I've shown them. But where? Oh, I got to put away my license plate holder thing down there. But you guys will be seeing them coming up here. And really cool stuff. So he's going to show me how to kind of resize things, do things differently to where I can print it off and stuff. Going to be back to work here hopefully here in the next 2-3 days, or possibly even first of next week. And so I'm going to go look into a printer and things, get some stuff done. But Dale Elliott's been a big help on a lot of stuff, both model related and computer related stuff. So, then I got my update on the Perfect Putty update that I wrote down after my last product review that I told you I would have for here. And people, I went, got a new tire, put on my bike on Saturday, and went for a ride. Came back, and a buddy of mine called me up let's go up to Kelly's Roadhouse, have some steaks or prime rib, whatever. I got busy Saturday. Got back, started working on the room Saturday night, and I have yet to leave the house since then. I have not gotten to the store to check on the Perfect Putty by Deluxe. And so I do have to go out and do some running this afternoon after I shovel the snow off the driveway. Get the bike out. Yeah, we've got some snow yesterday and overnight and stuff. I'm back. So I will go and check on them things today and then have another update if the Perfect Putty by Deluxe is available at the Walmart and Lowe's like I was told that it was. So I apologize for the delay on that, but just got busy with other stuff. Got a lot of sanding and stuff and puttying done on my GSL build. I took an entire day. I didn't do anything. I even turned the computer off, turned the music up, and turned my phone, put it on to mute. And so I had no distractions or interruptions, and I just worked all day on it. And I got it all sanded down 600 grit, and then I went and I used the Perfect Plastic Putty, got everything filled in, and it's all ready for sanding, so I could start again at 600 grit, get everything sanded smooth there, then work my way up to the 1500. And with this paint job that I'm going to be doing on my GSL build, which is a surprise build, but I can give you little updates, I think I may even go up to 2000. Just make sure that it is smooth as, I don't want to say a baby's butt, because last time I checked, every baby butt had a crack in it, and the last thing I need to do is have a crack in my GSL build. Smooth as glass. There you go. We'll use that terminology. So, Perfect Putty update will come at a later date. Now, I got some magnets in. Again, keeping it away from my compooper. My friend Henry Leonard, Henry Lawrence. Silly. He sent me some magnets. And I got teeny tiny magnets. I got medium magnets. I got square magnets. I have these magnets, and I have those magnets, and them magnets, and them things right there. And a bunch of these right here. Man, these things are powerful. They are strong. I cannot believe the work that it takes to pop these things apart. But I'm excited to go and start cutting up or an opening of the doors. I'm actually going to take the doors on that 64, drill a hole in them, shove what's a couple of these here that are a little bit bigger into it, glue them in there, and then I'll putty over it, sand it smooth, so that I'll have the magnets on my doors that I've already got all done and taken care of. But me and my cousin were sitting here talking about this GSL show that I have coming up. Most everybody at these shows know only vehicle and transportation I have is my Harley. Few of the local people have seen me transport my models in little plastic Tupperware things from Walmart, and wrapped up with toilet paper and paper towels, and then hand towels and dish rags and stuff, packing them all in there to get them around without getting any damage done to them. And I was telling them I really need to find a better way to get my models moved around to the shows. because if things go the way that I have planned, I am hoping in October to maybe be able to take a week off work and ride the Harley out to the Atlanta show, show off a couple of my builds, meet some of the builders that are there. And Atlanta seems to be the biggest show with the biggest gathering of the majority of the YouTube model building community that goes to the shows there in Atlanta. They got the NNL East, of which that one's going to be very hard for me to do, considering it's just in a couple months and there's no way I'll have the funds together. I could fly in there and fly back, but again, don't have the funds together. There's quite a few people up there that I would like to go up and meet, but there's 6 or 7 times more of the building community that converge onto the Atlanta show. So I'm going to kind of make a goal for this year is to be able to attend that. Worst case scenario, if I can't ride the Harley, I'll fly out there. But again, I need to turn around and figure out how to get my models there safely. I do believe that we have come up to something, and I'm going to be trying it on this build for both the GSL and for my cancer awareness build. And I have everything put away. But my thinking here is, I guess I shouldn't have put these away yet. Take these big magnets right here. Take the car cases that you get, the Revell ones where you pop off, you put it on there, and then you put the car on it. And then you snap it in there so that it doesn't come off. Well, everybody knows with them cases, you wiggle them around, the cars just slide around and bang against everything and stuff. So what my thinking is, and we kind of came up with this idea together. My idea was to turn around, or my cousin's idea was to turn around and put a magnet inside of the car up under a seat or something, and then put another one down underneath the base so that it would pull and hold it. And then I kind of started, just chit-chatting back and forth. We kind of came up with an idea. If we turn around and go and get a nut, fairly decent sized nut that's metal, you could stick inside of your front left tire and your rear left tire on your model kits. Put them inside there, glue them in, and then put your wheel and everything together, and nobody would even know that they are there. After you get that done, you got them 2 nuts sitting in there on the left-hand side. You put the car on the base, put one of these here, magnets, these big ones, up underneath the base, underneath the 2 left tires. That should hold the car into place. So I'm going to play with that idea, see what we can come up with. But in doing that, it's going to allow the car to be stuck in one place where it's not going to slide around. If you do the 2 left tires, if you line up your cars side by side, that should be far enough apart to where it's not going to suck the cars together with the magnets underneath. And so now if you used to go like this, then that's going to tend to want to pull the car over against the little plastic casings and things to try to hit that magnet and stuff. And so I'm thinking it's going to be doable with the way that we got it planned to try and come up with a nice easy way. That way when you get done, you could get your base to your models or your display cases, and you can go in there, do a little diorama thing, paint it like the street or whatever, or the road, and on the back side of your I got everything just sitting in boxes right now. I don't even have one that's normally up here that I could just grab and show you. But you can turn around and get a picture, cut it out, set it on, and tape it on the inside so it looks like it's the side of an old building. then do the sidewalk and curb and road and stuff, and have your model sitting on there. When you take them to shows, you can leave them inside the display cases, all displayed like that, to where they're locked down. They're not going to move. Judges can lift that off, and then they have access to get the car if they need to look at it and stuff. But that'd also be kind of a reason for the judges not to touch them and lift them and look at them. So, kind of an idea I came up with for those that do transport their model cars and move them around and things like that. And I'm going to play with it, see what we get worked out on it and stuff like that. If anybody out there hears this and decides they want to make an attempt at it, please do. And then post a video of your results and let us know how it worked out. You know, now I know a lot of you guys go and you spend a lot of money for cases and things like that. I don't have a lot of money, and it's kind of hard sometimes to get that stuff bungee corded and strapped on the bike without still having to move around and bounce around. Luckily, I've been pretty fortunate. I've, over the years, learned how to pack a bike, and I've got my models there and back with no damage. So it's works out really good. But you know, if I'm going to be going all the way to Atlanta on a motorcycle, bringing my models along, bungee corded to the back of the bike, I'd like to make sure they're going to stay there. I hate to turn around and have to leave and get there 2 days early so I can reconstruct all of them. That would not be fun. No. So we got that. Now, something that I hope everybody's been following. Colonel Reb's son, Tommy Jr., and yeah, sorry about that. Caleb, Papa Dan's grandson, has started and almost completed their buddy build on the Mack 1/32 scale semi truck and trailer things. They got started on them the other night, and I'll tell you what, both Tommy and Colonel Rev and Caleb and Dan, Papa Dan, have pointed out some major fit issues and flaws with these kits. And I'll tell you what, the frustrations that they've had, they've expressed them, they've explained them, they've done the video showing, hey, this is what happens here, and this is what you got to do with this, just to try to help each other out and stuff. And for them kits being designed for 8 and older, for an 8-year-old to get that kit, there's chances are that unless they had adult supervision and help, them kids aren't going to get them kits done. And it's a shame because they're cool looking kits. And for a snap type, they're supposed to be fairly easy for kids to be able to do to help get them into the hobby. But doing them on their own, and even with adult supervision, Tommy and Dan have both expressed they're like, you know, this is kind of hard and stuff. And here I've got a buddy build challenge that Caleb has accepted to do the Freightliner truck. Of which, now that I'm going to be back to work, I should have that in a couple of weeks. But Papa Dan's saying, wait, give us a break. So they were even saying that some of it was hard to figure out and get together, and they had to pull the glue out and stuff. And even for an adult, it was a challenge. So I'm kind of thinking, well, if it was a challenge for adults, I might be in trouble. You know, just like, oh no, I don't have no adult supervision here. But I'll tell you what, them kids, I'm sorry. Them young men have persevered, and they worked through it, and they had the assistance of Dan and Tommy, Colonel Reb, and they both got them done. The only thing that's left to do, I think, on both of their kits are the decals, the stickers. And so I am waiting and hoping that either today or tomorrow we will see a finished decaled, stickered kits and stuff. from them builds. But if you haven't been following along, or you're not subscribed to Papa Dan Models 2 or Colonel Reb Scale Models, that's REBS Scale Models, COL.Rebs Scale Models, you gotta go check them out. These kids are, even with the frustrations and the problems that they've had, they both look like they're still having a great time with it. They're having a lot of fun, and they're both extremely excited about the progress and the outcome of the truck so far. And so to see these kids, young men, having so much fun and stuff with it, it's been a pleasure to watch. And so please, I hope you guys turn around and go over there. They are going to be on my go and check and subscribe. That video, again, I'm going to go back and I'm going to get some of my all-time favorite channels and put them on there. That I really hope people that haven't subscribed will go and subscribe. They will be on that. So this is getting up 26 minutes, and I kind of was hoping it was going to be a little bit shorter, but kind of had a lot of rambling to do and a cup of coffee, and I'm about ready to have to brew some more. So again, I'd like to thank everybody, all my subscribers. I hope that I'm not scaring you away now that I'm in high definition restitution. I got to drink some coffee, people. High definition resolution, that's what I would want to say. But hopefully this setup works out better than my iPhone and stuff like that. Things are going to be better. I can actually move it around, do screenshots and put it in there. You know, if I want to turn around and show you something, all I have to do is hold it up like this. And I can look and see where it's at and things. And blah. It's a test body of mine I've been working on. Just a stupid idea popped up in my head, and I was wondering how well I could do wood. And so what I did, now you're not going to see it very well. You can see I painted down a cream color, and then I went and I drew wood slats on it, or boards. And then this one over here kind of sucks because I had the pencil on there, and it smeared when I put my washes on it that I made with my acrylic paints. These other ones I taped off so that it didn't do that, which took off a lot of the tape, or the pencil, but it still showed a light tracing of it underneath there. And those are some washes that I ended up making out of my acrylic craft paints. And kind of like the way they came out. Don't know what I'll do it with and stuff. Kind of was thinking about building a little diorama thing for a military that I've got going on, little tiny figures, and I want to do just a little figure thing. I want to have them like on the side of a barn or something, and kind of came up with that idea. So looks pretty good. But yeah, test body's great. I'd like to thank Raymond Pilkner for contributing that to me. Brother hooked me up, and with it being craft acrylics, I just go rinse it off in the sink, and then it's ready to paint when I actually get ready to put the kit together and stuff. So, but that'll do it for me. Again, I will get back with everybody on the Perfect Plastic Putty by Deluxe, and see if we can find it locally at your stores. And that said, you know, I guess thanks for watching. Thanks for subbing. Chris Chapman, Rusty Nuts Model Shop. Y'all have a good week now. Bye.